About 70 years ago, two brilliant legal minds, one a Maronite Christian from Lebanon named Charles Malik, another Jewish lawyer and judge named René Casson from France, they drafted an excellent document called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And this document was ratified by the United Nations on December 10th, exactly 70 years ago in 1948, which by the way was the same year, of course, in which Israel declared independence. And today, when you mention the term human rights, it makes a lot of people cringe, and they say, well, I don't know, that term has been abused in so many circumstances and used to facilitate human wrongs in different places around the world. But I think, when we have a good principle like human rights, even though some abuse it, we should still use it. And the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is really based on Judeo-Christian principles, starting with the right to life, the protection of life, of human dignity, that all people are created equal, that we should be free from discrimination. All human beings should have the right to a free trial, that we should be free from torture and degrading treatment. Hopefully these are principles that you and I can agree on. And one of the most exciting developments in the whole kind of human rights area over the last few years has been in the area of corporate social responsibility. So investors say today, if you want me to invest in your company or your country, I want to make sure that my money isn't going to support, for instance, the porn industry, which abuses women, or isn't going to companies that have child labor or abuse and destroy the environment. And so there's been an international grid that's been created by the United Nations and other human rights agencies around the world to judge whether or not a certain country or a certain company either advances human rights or abuses them. And I think this is a phenomenal development. Unfortunately, the Human Rights Council of the United Nations, which many times does not do its job in advancing human rights, has abused this area of corporate social responsibility. And they sent letters within the last year to about 150 multinational corporations warning them not to do business with Israel. And what they're basically saying is any investment or any trade with Israel, and particularly in the companies in the disputed territories of Judea and Samaria, is an abuse of human rights. I'm here to tell you that nothing could be further from the truth. And what Arise did this last year is we created a CSR report, a report of corporate social responsibility regarding Israel. And we asked the question, is investing in Israel a social responsible thing to do? And we did a review of the Israeli economy based on all of the most stringent grids set by the United Nations and other agencies around the world to look at these various areas. See, where is Israel compared to the world in the area of minority integration, protection of women's rights, maternity rights, environmental protection, contributions to civil society, etc. It turns out that Israel is in a pretty good place. So if you hear anybody in your community, in your church, on your university campus, in your company say, don't invest in Israel, every investment in Israel equals an abuse of human rights, you can refer them to our report. In fact, I encourage you to go to the link underneath this video where you can review and download a full version of this report, because you can be sure, and I want you to know, that any investment in Israel is a socially responsible thing to do. And Israel is by far the most advanced country, certainly in the Middle East, regarding corporate social responsibility. And it's actually in a very good place in a worldwide comparison as well. So go to the link underneath this video, download this report, and do more trade and commerce with Israel, with this beautiful economy which is advancing human rights, creating peaceful coexistence between Jews and Arabs in the workplace, and is really a leader in the area of social responsibility. Thank you. Thank you for tracking with Arise, and all the best.